Welcome to our quick guide on calcium-rich foods. In the next few minutes, you'll discover why calcium matters, where to find it, and how to build strong bones and a healthy body with your daily diet. Did you know over 70% of your body's minerals live in your bones? Imagine if just one little nutrient could boost your heart, nerves, and muscles. How cool is that? How confident are you that you're getting enough calcium every day? Why calcium is essential? Calcium is actually the most abundant mineral in your body, and it's super important. Calcium builds and maintains strong bones and teeth, providing the sturdy framework you depend on every day. It helps control muscle contractions, including your heartbeat, keeping everything in sync and working smoothly. Calcium supports nerve signaling and enables efficient blood clotting, ensuring clear communication across your nervous system. And when you get hurt, it's amazing how quickly your body can bounce back. Calcium helps maintain healthy blood pressure by preserving the strength and flexibility of your blood vessels. Looking to boost your calcium intake? Check out these awesome calcium-rich foods: dairy, Greek yogurt, low-fat cheese, and fortified milk. Vegetables. These are especially powerful when cooked, which reduces oxalates and boosts calcium absorption. Collard greens, turnip greens, kale, bok choy, mustard greens, broccoli rabe, arugula are awesome leafy greens packed with nutrients. Collard greens, mild-flavored, broad-leafed greens, often used in southern cooking. Calcium, 357 milligrams per cooked cup. Note, one of the highest calcium sources among leafy greens. It's also rich in vitamin K and fiber. Turnip greens. The leafy tops of turnips, slightly peppery and earthy. Calcium, approximately 197 milligrams per cooked cup. Note, low in oxalates, making their calcium more bioavailable. Also high in vitamin C and folate. Note, low in oxalates, making their calcium more bioavailable. Also high in vitamin C and folate. Bok choy, crisp, juicy stalks with tender green leaves, common in Asian cuisine. Calcium, 158 milligrams per cooked cup. Note, low in oxalates and high in vitamin C and potassium. Great steamed or stir-fried. Note, low in oxalates, making their calcium more bioavailable. Also high in vitamin C and folate. Mustard greens, spicy, peppery leaves with a bold flavor. Calcium, approximately 165 milligrams per cooked cup. Note, also a vitamin K powerhouse. Cooking mellows their sharpness and improves calcium absorption. Note, low in oxalates, making their calcium more bioavailable. Also high in vitamin C and folate. Broccoli rabe, leafy green with small florets and a bitter bite. Calcium, 100 milligrams per cooked cup. Note, not technically broccoli, but related. It offers a mix of calcium, vitamin A, and folate. Arugula, tender, peppery leaves often used raw in salads. Calcium, 32 milligrams per raw cup. Note, while lower in calcium than others, it's still a good source when eaten in volume. It's also rich in nitrates and vitamin K. Nuts and seeds, small but mighty calcium boosters. Almonds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, poppy seeds, Brazil nuts. Let's go through one by one. Almonds. Calcium content, 269 milligrams per 100 grams. Crunchy and mildly sweet. Almonds are a top-tier nut for calcium. They're also rich in vitamin E and magnesium, making them a bone-friendly snack with a heart-healthy twist. Sesame seeds. Calcium content, approximately 975 milligrams per 100 grams. These tiny seeds pack a calcium punch that rivals dairy. Often found in tahini or sprinkled on breads, sesame seeds also offer iron, magnesium, and healthy fats. Chia seeds. Calcium content, 631 milligrams per 100 grams, famous for their gel-like texture when soaked. Chia seeds are a powerhouse of calcium, fiber, and omega-3 south. They're perfect in puddings, smoothies, or sprinkled over yogurt. For details, chia seeds benefits and pudding link below in the description. Flax seeds. Calcium content, 255 milligrams per 100 grams. Earthy and nutty. Flax seeds are best consumed ground for nutrient absorption. They're a solid source of calcium, fiber, and lignans, plant compounds with antioxidant properties. Poppy seeds. Calcium content, approximately 1,438 milligrams per 100 grams. The calcium king of seeds. Poppy seeds are tiny but mighty, with a rich, nutty flavor. They're often used in baking and bring along iron, zinc, and fiber for the ride. Brazil nuts. Calcium content. Approximately 160 milligrams per 100 grams. Creamy and rich. Brazil nuts are best known for their selenium content, but they also contribute a modest amount of calcium. Just 1 or 2 nuts a day can meet your selenium needs. Plant-based corn flour sources with more calcium than milk. Corn shot with sesame seeds, 150 to 250 milligrams. Sesame seeds are calcium-rich. Ragi and corn dosa packs 300 to 350 milligrams of calcium, making it super healthy. Cornmeal, up to 350 milligrams, more common in Western diets. Corn products are packed with calcium, making them a tasty way to boost your intake. Some processed corn products actually pack a surprising punch when it comes to nutrients. Cornmeal, whether white or yellow, self-rising or enriched, packs a solid 350 to 361 milligrams. Corn flour, also known as masa and enriched, packs a solid 138 milligrams of goodness. Corn bran packs a punch with 42 milligrams of fiber, making it super healthy. Corn salad is packed with fresh greens and has about 38 milligrams of goodness. Flours, like Eta, are packed with calcium. Let's dive into their benefits. A lot of flours around here are enriched to bring back nutrients that get lost during processing. Let's take a closer look at how they compare. Enriched wheat flour up to 960 milligrams per pound. Whole wheat flour naturally contains calcium from bran and germ. Chickpea flour packs about 45 to 60 milligrams of calcium in every 100 grams. Ragi, or finger millet, has about 344 milligrams of nutrients packed into every 100 grams. Moringa powder packs a punch, blending with flour and giving you 1,400 to 2,500 milligrams per 100 grams. Legumes and grains, great for daily meals. White beans, winged beans, chickpeas, lentils, amaranth, teff are other sources of calcium-rich. Fruits, not much huge sources of calcium, but they add up. Oranges, dried figs, blackberries, mulberries, papaya. Fortified plant milks like calcium-set tofu, fortified cereals, vegan protein powders, fortified orange juice, fortified plant milks like calcium of 300 to 450 milligrams per cup. These dairy-free milks are fortified during production. It's often with calcium carbonate or tricalcium phosphate. Match or exceed dairy milk in calcium and are often enriched with vitamin D for better absorption. Note: always check the label, and fortified versions may contain very little calcium. Calcium-set tofu. Calcium. Approximately 350 to 861 milligrams per 1/2 cup. Wet. Tofu. Made with calcium sulfate during the curdling process, retains high calcium levels. It's a complete protein and a bone-friendly staple in vegan diets. Note: look for calcium set or check for calcium sulfate in the ingredients. Fortified cereals. Calcium. 200 to 1,000 milligrams per serving. Many breakfast cereals are fortified with calcium and other nutrients like iron and B vitamins. Some brands offer up to 100% of the daily calcium requirement in one serving. Vegan protein powders. Calcium. Approximately 35 to 140 milligrams per scoop. Some plant-based protein powders offer a decent calcium boost. Look for blends that include calcium-rich seeds or are fortified. Note: great for smoothies, especially when paired with fortified milk or leafy greens. Fortified orange juice. Calcium. 300 to 450 milligrams per cup. Regular orange juice is low in calcium, but fortified versions are enhanced with calcium citrate, malate, or calcium phosphate. They also contain vitamin C, which helps with calcium absorption. Note: ideal for those avoiding dairy, but watch the sugar content. See vegetables. Check out these awesome ocean finds, kelp and wakame. They're super nutritious. Kelp. Calcium content. Approximately 168 milligrams per 100 grams. Kelp is a brown seaweed that grows in underwater forests. It's commonly used in soups, broths, and supplements. Highlights: rich in iodine, magnesium, and vitamin K. Contains alginates that may help detox heavy metals. Low in calories and fat, but high in fiber. Wakame calcium content. Approximately 150 milligrams per 100 grams. Wakame is a soft, subtly sweet seaweed, often found in miso soup and seaweed salads. Excellent source of iodine, manganese, and folate. Contains fucoxanthin, a compound linked to fat metabolism. Mild flavor makes it easy to add to various dishes. Let's dive into the world of lifestyle and daily habits that can totally transform your life. Include a calcium source at every meal, like sprinkled cheese. Pair with vitamin D to boost absorption. Limit high salt, high caffeine foods that can increase calcium loss. Stay active. Weight-bearing exercise helps deposit calcium into bone. Calcium requirements by age group 1 to 3 years, 700 mg, 4 to 8 years, 1000 megagrams. 9 to 18 years, 1,300 megagrams. 19 to 50 years mg. 51-70 years, 1,000 megagrams. 51 to 70 years, 1,200 megagrams. 71 years, 1,200. Pregnant, lactating, 1,000 to 1,300 megagrams. Don't forget, magnesium and vitamin K are also super important for keeping your bones strong and healthy. Limit soda and processed foods that can leach calcium. Consider a supplement by consulting with your family doctor, only if dietary intake falls short. Calcium deficiency can really mess with your health, you know? It raises your chances of getting osteoporosis and fractures. Plus, you might experience muscle cramps. Take care of your health. Comment and share. Follow us for more updates. Thank you.